So tonight for dinner we are having a crock pot, kind of like healthier version of the Olive Garden soup. I kind of make it my own, but in here is sweet Italian turkey sausage that I pre-cooked in the pan and removed like from the casings. Then we just added about 6 potatoes, peeled potatoes, some kale, some diced onion. I add in about an entire thing of chicken stock and then a pint of heavy whipping cream, garlic, black pepper, and white beans, whichever ones you have will probably be fine. And then I cook it on low all day long, and it is so good, so healthy, and you just put some Parmesan on top and call it dinner. So this is what we're having for today. So for tonight's dinner, we are having stuffed peppers. You can do these tons of ways with like thin steak and provolone cheese for like a Philly cheesesteak option. You can do them Greek style with chicken, red onion, olives, artichoke hearts in them with feta on top instead of like this. These are Southwestern style. So what I did was I cooked ground turkey in my pan till it was cooked, and then I seasoned it with like Southwest style seasonings. Then I added a can of corn and a can of black beans and about 2 cups of cooked quinoa. And then I mixed that all together, and then I stuffed the peppers, and then I add a little salsa on the top, top it with cheese, and then I'm gonna bake it in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. One thing that's important to do is pre-cook your peppers. So after you cut off the tops, cook them in the oven before you stuff them, and with like a drizzle of olive oil so that they get nice and soft. I actually have like an old video where I made these on my channel, so if you need step-by-step directions you can go there, but that's what we're having for dinner tonight. So tonight we are having what I like to call like a one pan sheet meal, except for we have a lot of people to feed, so I have to do 2. But basically you just line a cookie sheet with foil, put on some vegetables to roast. I have broccoli, Brussels sprouts, big onions, drizzle it with olive oil, season it. I use salt-free Mrs. Dash pepper and garlic powder, and then some turkey sausage here and some sweet potatoes, and then I will cook these at 375 for about 40 minutes, and then that'll just be an easy, super fast, healthy, high protein dinner that we all love. And I'm able to kind of get that prepared during the afternoon, so it's really a good quick meal when you have busy nights. So this is what is for dinner tonight. So tonight for dinner we are going to be having baked ziti. Now there's a million ways that you can make this. You could have like ground beef, ground turkey, ground sausage, whatever you wanted. You could have meat in this dish, but I have made it vegetarian today. So basically I have 2 dishes. This side is for me because I do measure and portion, and this side is for my family. We should definitely have leftovers. But basically you take a noodle of your choice. This is rigatoni. I boil it not till it's completely cooked because you don't want it to be soggy, so about 5 minutes. While it's boiling, I added kale to the water with the noodles so that the kale is softened as well. And then you just, you know, put some olive oil in your pan, put the kale and the strained noodles in here, add your sauce, give it a few dollops of ricotta, and then sprinkle some mozzarella on top, and then I do like an Italian breadcrumb across the top. And then you just bake this on 350 for about 30-35 minutes with foil, then remove the foil, bake an extra 10 minutes to kind of crispy up the cheese. So this is what we're gonna be having tonight. Pasta, to be honest, isn't one of my most favorite dinners, but it is my kids, so I do try to make them pasta dishes, and about like once a week, or at least once every 2 weeks. So that's what's on the menu tonight. For dinner we are having Jake's world famous homemade turkey burgers, and you guys always ask me for recipes, and I told you I'm not a recipe follower. I just put a little of this and a little of that and magic happens. But he has a recipe. So tell them how you make the turkey burgers.
Dice up some spinach, throw in a dice of red onion, breadcrumbs, and 1 egg.
And a pound of ground turkey, right?
Yep.
And then any seasonings?
Nope, that's it.
No seasonings, really?
Nope,
wow.
The Italian seasoning of the breadcrumbs.
Okay, so the breadcrumbs. Hey, turn that water off for a second. So then you mix it all together in a bowl, and then form the patties with your hands.
These ones.
Those hands that he's currently disinfecting. And then how long do you grill them for?
I don't really keep a timer, just done so many times.
Till they're done.
Yeah.
And he hasn't
eyeball it.
an eye for doneness.
Yeah, well done.
Well done burgers here. So that's how he makes the turkey burgers, and then we always top them with tomatoes. If we have romaine, we'll do romaine, but we just have spinach, so we'll put that on top. And then these sandwich thins, my kids like these better because the buns aren't so thick. Mustard, ketchup, pickles, or whatever else you want, and then we serve it with a side of sweet potato fries. We're actually making some meal prep too, so we have some more sweet potatoes going down there. And then I throw just a few regular fries, steak fries, because I have one kiddo who is allergic to sweet potatoes. So those are like the Red Robin steak fries, not necessarily the healthiest thing, but they go with a turkey burger. Those are the spicy sweet potato fries, the Alexia brand, I think. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight, and I will show you guys the finished product of the plates. So tonight for dinner we are having chicken enchiladas. This is actually a recipe that I ate growing up, and so it's not like authentic Mexican style, but basically what you do is you get your baking dish and then you layer in a few corn tortillas. I am preparing the chicken in the crock pot. I added just some Mexican spices. Once that chicken's done, I'm gonna drain all the liquid out of it and shred it up. And then I'm gonna take that chicken and you're gonna layer tortilla, chicken, sprinkle it with a little bit of Mexican cheese, and then pour some enchilada sauce on top, and then do another layer. And then usually I can do about 2 layers of the chicken, and then the top layer, you cover it with tortillas, you use the rest of your enchilada sauce, and then you put cheese over the top of it. Then I cover it with foil and I bake it for about 35 minutes because the chicken is already cooked. And then I remove the foil and I just crispen up the cheese on the top for about 10 minutes. So in total, about 45 minutes. This also freezes and thaws really well. So if you like doing like multiple dinners, you could do it that way too. And then we go ahead and top it with some lettuce and some salsa. And then I'll usually do like a little salad on the side. So that is what we are having for dinner tonight. That is going to be the last dinner that I'm sharing with you guys, is my chicken enchiladas. It's a crowd pleaser, great for parties, great for, you know, bringing dinners to friends and different meals like that. And this is the best green enchilada sauce, I think. Not too spicy if you're sensitive to spice as well. So that is gonna be it for this dinner video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did, because like I've shared before, I'm just like a normal cook. I'm an average cook. I'm not a gourmet chef, but I feed my family a home-cooked meal almost every single night. So I hope that this gave you guys some good meal prep inspiration or meal dinner ideas. Let me know if you try any of them, or if they sound good to you, or if you think, wow, this was not what I was hoping for. The crock pot video you guys loved, but I didn't want to do a whole nother crock pot video, so I hope you guys liked it. So give me a thumbs up if you did and you want me to continue sharing meals. That way I know to keep sharing food on my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video really soon.